I was a child that grew up with food insecurities, and I know how important it is. It's the root of all the issues that children face.
Here at Portland Public Schools, we have a wonderful opportunity to work with Native Maine. We like to focus on those local foods that we can offer to the students, proteins as well as the fresh fruit and vegetables. Encouraging your students to participate in school lunch helps us to reduce that stigma and for those kids that really do need those meals.
Hi everybody, welcome to today's Chef Tip. So this episode's about apples, and we're going to be talking about apples. But I'm going to talk about some of the apples we have here. There are some apples that are great for baking, some apples that are good for cider making, for instance, right? So this first apple, the golden russet, it's a great apple, but since it's a russet, it's also really great for cider making. So people will add that into cider making to give it another rounded flavor. The second one here, Rolf. It's a well-balanced dessert apple, sweet, tart. Supposedly, this is one of the original Maine apples. The next one, Red Delicious. For years, this was the most popular apple in the United States. Again, dessert apple, so you can eat it right off the tree, but not super great for baking. It gets a little mushy. The next one here, Ginger Gold. Super popular, but again, not super great for baking. It will get a little bit mushy, but super delicious. A lot of sugar content in that. Next one here, Wolf River. This is a great cooking apple. It's really large, so for one apple you can get a lot of recipe out of one apple. I really like that. And the last one we have, this is the
Big and small.
Yep, the Cox Orange Pippen. In Britain, this would be just called a Cox apple, C-O-X. Great dessert apple. The russet flavor makes it good for cider making as well. And speaking of cider, so this little jar was my grandmother's, and we put our cider in it every year. I love that. The big difference, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, between apple cider and apple juice. Apple cider is made just with the skins, everything. It's ground into this pulp and then drained off. That's why you can only get it short times of the year during the apple orchard season. Apple juice is peeled apples juiced. It's fortified with a lot of sugar. Usually it's preservatives are added to it so you can have it all year. So.
Oh, that's great. I actually didn't know the difference between that. And I just want to tell you one thing. You were the apple of my eye. Oh.